You make me sad.
Welcome back, I'm Captain Xavier, and there's a lot going on the table right now, and I'm going to explain what's going on. What we have here, obviously, are a pair of Ultra 2s and a pair of Ultra 2 Elite conversion kits. These were sent to me by Blaster Mods Australia, links in the description, of course, and they're really cool. One, they were custom made to my specifications to a degree. Obviously, I have a black set and an orange set, and the cylinders are printed reverse. So one will rotate clockwise and the other will rotate counterclockwise. So I can make a matched pair of a orange and black and a black and orange. Obviously the barrels will remain orange, but the internals will be swapped. And yeah, that should make for a really neat dueling pair, as it were, either for use against each other or use together. And I'm excited about it. The kits have a lot more than I was expecting. There is a replacement battery tray, because we'll be drummeling out the original tray, because it's not going to be running on 6 AA's, it'll be running on a 2S LiPo. It has a replacement barrel, which I was not expecting. Flywheel cage is obviously expected. The cylinder, as well as the plate that it rotates on. He sent 2 pusher mechs. In the off chance that one of them breaks, there is a replacement. And then handle scales, which just makes me so happy, because in addition to having the loop on the bottom of the handle, which I don't like because you just can't get a full grip on it, the handles are fairly horrific in general. So anything that can make these grips more comfortable, I appreciate. They're big. Even for my hands, they feel like they're just too big. But this should be a lot of fun. There will be a paint job involved, but for now I just want to get the kits installed and see how they operate. So I'll probably just do one kit to see how it works, so I can do the review on the kit, and then I'll do a separate build video where I build the matching pair. So stay tuned for that. Let's start with the orange kit and get this thing open. For internals, I'm going to be running Fang revamps. That is what was recommended to me by people who have already done this build. I will be using an out of darts MOSFET board, one of their little MOSFET boards, so that I don't have to replace the switch. I can just wire it into the MOSFET, and it should make a lot of the internal work. I won't have to try to Dremel in room for a replacement switch or anything like that. I can just toss the MOSFET in. And then I have a variety of wheels. I have the out of darts wheels. I also have the Containment Crew Cyclone wheels. And then some worker aluminum wheels. And I'm not sure which ones I want to use yet. So I may try one set in here and a different set in the other one, and then compare the two. I believe my phone is making bizbuzz noises. Ah, yes. That was Blaster Mods Australia sending me the links that I mentioned would be there. So I have those, and we'll add them. The only part that he sent that I haven't shown off yet are a replacement battery door and nameplate on the far side. And those will not obviously get installed until these things actually earn their name, because he did put names in them, and so once they've actually been proven, then they can get their nameplates. Alright, let's see if we can get this thing open. Oh, I figured there's going to be one in that battery door, or battery housing. Okay, there we go. Now, I've never actually looked at the mechanism that's in here. This must be the trigger safety. We do not need that. That can just come right on out. The original pusher can come out. Okay. Got the pusher in, no problem so far. Now we need to replace this assembly with this one. Transfer the post over, transfer the spring over. That's all very straightforward. Very good. Yep. Oh, yep. Oh, very nice, very nice. Okay, yeah, that works smooth. Now the flywheel cage. So this red and blue wire, these are going to be our MOSFET trigger wires. So we can just snip them off. Okay, there's our original housing. I don't know what size motors these are. They're good size motors, but I don't know what kind of torque or current or voltage or whatnot they would take. So I'm just gonna switch to the ones that we have since we're going with Elite. I don't necessarily need the beefier motors. I am gonna need motor screws. I don't know if I have enough. So really nice designed cages and a beautiful print. His print quality is amazing, especially for something this complicated. There isn't a flaw on them. That is very, very well done. What did you come out of? You look important. Alright, so I need first to moisten my sponge. Some industrious fellow thought to buy a whole bunch of motor screws to put in the makerspace. So I've got them. Don't forget your thread locker. I use the blue stuff. Because while it locks, it's less permanent. And I might have to replace these motors someday. They might burn out. I might decide to switch to 3S. Who knows? Better to have that option, I feel. I'm going to go with the Cyclone wheels because I know I have more of them should I decide that I want to stick with them. And I know that they are good for high torque motors because of their weight. Wheels are in. Now, let's take a look at the housing and all of that, because I know I need to cut. Okay. Yeah, right. Much dremeling and cutting later, and I have a replaced battery housing. That is quite lovely. I currently just have it friction fit, and I don't think it's going anywhere. I could tack it or put a screw in or two. I think I will have to cut some posts off of this side. Sure enough. Just lovely. Sockets in beautifully. Okay. Yeah. Oh, Mr. Blaster Mods Australia, you do good work. That is so clean. Dig it. I am digging it. Okay. Now we clean up this mess a little bit. For it vexeth me. It vexeth me mightily. Okay. Now to the wiring. Okay. So, power will come from the batteries into this, and then go out to the motors, And then there will be the on switch, essentially. And I'm just going to mount this right in between these. Negative and positive will come up to one side, hop over to the other side. Batteries will come in. That should be wired correctly. Now, let's find out. Where's the lighter? Here we go. That'll do. It works. It's spinning the right way. Let's put all the bits back in and give this thing a test. I'm excited. Where are the bits? Okay, there's a bit. There's a bit. Not returning all the way. So there was a post right above the pusher mechanism that part of the previous What's It. I think that the post that was on. You just have to Dremel that off or it gets in the way. Just want to make sure that it's actually rotating. Yep. Huh. Looks like I need to Dremel some of the shell. Looks like I need to Dremel off this little tab in order to allow the pusher to go all the way back. Oh yeah, handle cap makes all the difference. It now got that all cleaned up. There's a few little bits that you have to figure out. Okay, well, pusher's not going all the way back. Must be something stopping it. Figure out what's stopping it. Dremel it out. He may have an installation video that I probably should have watched, but I enjoy the tinker. I don't think I broke anything. And right. Well, you guys know that it works because I showed the firing before the build. But I don't know yet. Between 105 and 120. Perfect for HVZ, which is exactly what I want it for. That is beautiful. Alright. Well, I'm going to build the other one on another day. And I'm going to get them painted up. This one will get painted black with orange accents. This one will be orange with the black accents. And it ought to be pretty snazzy. Now for some firing footage, because I know you guys like that stuff. Right, we're back on the range. And I'm gonna fling some foam and see if we can't get some pings. We'll aim for the 25. There's a ping. And yeah, there's a ping. It does have a decent sight picture, but it's kind of disconcerting because it fires from the lower section, from the low part of the barrel, which makes I tend to aim too low as a result. All right, let's see if we can hit that 30 target. Headshot! Woohoo! Back to the 25. Aim high. Too high. Round's complete! Reload! Alright, let's try a cylinder dump fast as I can shoot at 25. Not too bad, not too bad. Not the most accurate thing in the world, but I wouldn't expect it to be, being a flywheeler. That's a lot of fun. Let's try a quick draw. Need one dart. Alright, gonna try shooting, drawing, firing from the hip. See if I can hit the 25. No! No. 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 Let's try a hip-fired cylinder dump. Need to reload. Alright, we're fully reloaded. We're gonna try firing from the hip, trying to hit the target at 30. Here we go. That close. All around them. Most of them went in the box. They didn't hit the pie pan. Which is not good enough. I desire a ping. Reload. And alright. Gonna try for another from the hip cylinder dump and see if I can hit that thing. Headshot! Double headshot! Oh, look it around. Double headshot! I'll take it. I found more darts. I don't have to go retrieve. One of the coolest features, obviously it was the big... You're making noise! Obviously the big feature of the Ultra 2 was the rear reloading, which this still has. And it's... The print is so smooth. It makes reloading just a joy. Just shunk. Shunk. Which is why I wanted this setup built for HVZ, because that makes it really easy to top off your sidearm. It's a long one. And yeah, topping off your sidearm at HVZ is a very nice feature. Plus, semi-automatic, decent capacity. 9 rounds isn't great, but it's not terrible. It's better than you're gonna get out of any hammer shot. Does take batteries, does have flywheels, all of that, but I really like it. I'm gonna give carrying one of these in HVZ a try. All right, let's go alternating 25s. See how well that works. I don't know how well you can hear me over that train. Here we go. Not too bad. I would definitely... How very dare you? I have no idea how that got in there. Definitely, in my opinion, acceptable performance and accuracy for HVZ, being able to hit even alternating between. I was able to hit a man-sized target fairly regularly without really taking the time to aim. So, yeah, these are just a lot of fun. I like them. I really want to get the second one built so I can dual wield. That'll be a future video. Gonna do, like I said, one in orange and black, one in black and orange, and they will be a matched pair, both for dueling purposes and for dual wielding. So, yeah! Absolutely fantastic. To go over all of the features again, we're gonna head back to the shop and I'll give it one last talking about. To the shop. Right, let's talk about this. This is an absolutely fantastic kit. The design work is absolutely impeccable. I've probably put at least 200 darts through it so far, and I've yet to have a single malfunction. I have not had a jam, not a misfire, not a skipped cylinder, nothing. It's really, really well designed. The handle cap makes the grip much more comfortable. the battery housing, the replacement battery housing is plenty big for the smaller 1.5 2S that I'm using, but it would also work just as well for larger lipos if you wanted to go to something with a little bit more capacity, obviously. The extended pusher that he has designed that still manages to retract fully inside will allow you to use even the shorter darts, like the X-Shock darts, which are a little bit shorter and thus don't always work so well in flywheels. Works beautifully. The cage and the wheels, or the cage itself is nice. One thing that I don't know if I mentioned it in the build, I know I showed it slightly, but it has a replacement barrel that is very, very nice. The original doesn't have anything in the barrel there. It's just kind of raw on the inside, and so there is the potential for jams and whatnot. And so having that replacement barrel definitely is very, very nice. This kit is everything that I had hoped it would be, and considerably more. I wasn't expecting to have the battery housing. I wasn't expecting to have the barrel. So having those, in addition to the nameplates and all of that, made it just a really classy and really well-designed and well-thought-out kit. And so my compliments to Nerf Mods Australia. Please check them out. All of the links will be down in the description. And thank you guys for watching. Rubbish. Murder you. Murder.